Hey, Patriots fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. The rumor mill is spinning at full throttle, and the entire football world is glued to this unexpected twist that feels almost too explosive to be true. There's growing talk behind the scenes that edge rusher Jermaine Johnson II, the same rising force who carved his name with the Georgia Bulldogs and later dominated with the Florida State Seminoles, may have taken a bold leap toward joining the New England Patriots. Sources close to the situation, though far from confirmed, whisper that negotiations heated up quietly, far from public eyes, until they reached a point where people inside the league could no longer keep the speculation contained. What makes this rumor even more intriguing is how it paints a completely different picture for a Patriots defense that has been eager for a new identity, a renewed spark, and a figure capable of reshaping the entire pressure culture up front. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing not because this is guaranteed, but because the possibility alone shifts the narrative of the offseason towards something far more unpredictable and captivating. As the whispers grow louder, insiders are suggesting that this potential move is not just a simple transaction, but a full-blown statement of intent from a franchise long known for calculated decisions and ruthless strategic thinking. The Patriots have been searching for a defensive personality they could build around, and the idea of adding a high-motor, relentlessly disruptive linebacker has stirred emotions that have been dormant for quite some time. For many followers of the franchise, the thought of Johnson lining up in that iconic uniform evokes memories of past defensive dynasties, where speed, aggression, and controlled chaos defined every snap. Some speculate that the New York Jets might be reconsidering their long-term defensive planning, leaving room for a twist that could benefit the Patriots if all pieces align. Nothing is confirmed, but the smoke has become thick enough that fans cannot help but feel that something major may be brewing behind closed doors, something capable of altering the dynamic across an entire division. What makes this rumor particularly captivating is how well Johnson's skill set seems to fit what the Patriots have quietly tried to build over recent years. Coaches within the organization have reportedly admired players with explosive first steps, long reach, and a relentless pursuit mentality, all traits that Johnson showcased from his collegiate days through his professional rise. With the Seminoles, he earned recognition as the Defensive Player of the Year in the Atlantic Coast Conference, a title that highlighted not only his disruptive presence, but also his maturity as a leader on and off the field. Speculation suggests that the Patriots may view him as a foundational piece capable of elevating younger defenders, guiding them with a blend of discipline and ferocity. Rumor has it that internal conversations have revolved around bringing in someone who can serve as both a performer and a tone setter, someone who brings immediate respect into meeting rooms and huddles. If Johnson truly is on their radar at this level, it signals a powerful attempt to reshape the defensive hierarchy with precision and ambition. The tension surrounding this rumor has ignited debates among analysts who believe this move could represent a strategic masterpiece if it were ever finalized. They argue that by adding a dynamic pass rusher with Johnson's profile, the Patriots are not merely filling a roster spot, but repositioning themselves to disrupt defensive backfields with a vengeance. Some insiders claim that this potential acquisition was quietly discussed during previous internal evaluations, with scouts emphasizing his adaptability across multiple defensive schemes. Fans are already imagining how his style, a combination of relentless pressure and disciplined edge containment, could bring life to a system that has recently craved more explosiveness. While nothing is clear, the speculation alone has lifted excitement levels to unexpected heights as people try to piece together clues from league chatter, cryptic social media posts, and subtle shifts in the Patriots roster movements. For now, every detail remains wrapped in mystery, but the idea of Johnson in a Patriots uniform has become a topic too compelling to ignore. As this speculation spreads, rival teams are watching carefully, aware that such a move would ripple far beyond the Patriots locker room. Johnson has always been a player whose development seemed destined for a breakout arc, and adding him to a team known for maximizing defensive talent could turn whispers into genuine concern for offensive coordinators across the conference. Some analysts are imagining defensive formations where he becomes the central force, the spark that collapses pockets and forces quarterbacks into desperate decisions. Patriots fans, always hungry for a defensive resurgence, are clinging to every rumor, interpreting every hint as a possible sign of something monumental unfolding. Even though nothing is certain, the emotional reaction from fans on social platforms paints a picture of hope, curiosity, and healthy skepticism. This blend of suspense and excitement is feeding the narrative as speculation continues to swell into a wave that refuses to settle down. As it stands, this entire situation feels like a cinematic build-up, the kind of storyline that grips viewers before a major announcement drops. The potential of a transformative defensive signing, especially one involving a player as intriguing as Johnson, has placed the Patriots back into the heart of off-season conversations. Some supporters argue that this rumor, true or not, signals a shift in how aggressively the team is pursuing impactful talent. Others claim it reflects a growing recognition around the league that Johnson's ceiling remains sky-high, making him a coveted piece for any franchise willing to invest in his trajectory. One thing is certain: the football world loves a blockbuster storyline, and this one has all the ingredients to become the next major talking point. Whether fact, fiction, or something in between, the energy surrounding this possible signing continues to intensify, leaving fans and analysts wondering whether they are witnessing the beginnings of a massive defensive rebirth. The second wave of speculation surrounding Jermaine Johnson II's rumored move to the Patriots has taken on a life of its own, with fans dissecting every detail as though they were uncovering clues in a mystery thriller. Many believe that the Patriots have been strategically preparing for a defensive overhaul, slowly assembling pieces that could form the foundation of a new era. If Johnson were indeed part of those plans, the implications would be enormous, suggesting that the team sees him not only as a pass-rushing weapon, but as a long-term leader capable of steering the defensive unit in a bold new direction. At the center of this rumor is the idea that Johnson brings a combination of athleticism and confidence that aligns perfectly with the franchise's vision. Even though no official confirmation exists, the conversations around him have expanded far beyond standard off-season chatter, spilling into deep analysis and passionate debates among dedicated followers. Behind closed doors, some insiders whisper that the Patriots have been searching for a disruptive force who could inject urgency into their defensive front, someone capable of dictating tempo on every snap. Johnson, with his collegiate accolades and professional flashes of brilliance, fits that archetype in almost every way. Analysts speculate that bringing in a player with his profile could elevate the team's defensive playbook, allowing coaches to experiment with more aggressive looks and unpredictable pressure packages. Fans are already envisioning exotic blitzes, edge stunts, and formations that force opposing quarterbacks into uncomfortable situations from the moment the ball is snapped. While everything remains grounded in rumor, there is a growing belief that if this move materializes, it could mark a turning point in how the Patriots approach the art of defensive disruption. The idea of Johnson stepping into this evolving scheme has ignited imaginations across the football community. Fueling this storm of speculation is the belief that Johnson's work ethic and competitive nature would mesh seamlessly with the culture that the Patriots have long cultivated. Stories about his intensity during practices, his devotion to film study, and his willingness to adapt to coaching have resurfaced and been repeatedly cited as reasons why he could thrive under a staff known for extracting perfection from its players. Fans who remember the franchise's golden defensive periods are drawing parallels, imagining Johnson as the next great edge presence to revive the tradition of suffocating pressure and disciplined execution. Critics, on the other hand, warn that expectations may be rising too quickly, especially since the rumors have not been officially addressed. Still, the speculation persists, growing stronger with each passing conversation, podcast debate, and late-night fan discussion. The story has evolved into something bigger than a simple rumor. It has become a vision of what could be a defensive renaissance. The idea of Johnson joining the Patriots has also sparked discussions about how rival teams might react if the rumor becomes reality. Offensive coordinators who have closely watched his development know that his combination of burst, speed, and technique can be difficult to counter. The prospect of him being integrated into a system renowned for its discipline and adaptability only heightens the tension around this potential signing. Some fans believe that this move, if it happens, could signify a shift in power dynamics within the division, adding a layer of strategic complexity that opponents would need to confront. Even analysts who remain skeptical acknowledge the entertainment value of this speculation, as it fuels passionate debates and imaginative scenarios. The more the rumor spreads, the more people begin to wonder if they are witnessing the formation of a narrative that could significantly shape the upcoming season. Meanwhile, the rumor has sparked emotional reactions within the Patriots fan base, many of whom have longed for a high-impact addition capable of redefining the defense. Johnson's name carries weight due to his collegiate legacy, his professional upside, and his reputation as a player who thrives when expectations mount. Some supporters imagine him becoming the emotional heartbeat of the defense, the type of player whose presence alone elevates intensity across the roster. Discussions online have become increasingly animated, with fans debating potential formations, projected roles, and the ripple effects of such a high-profile acquisition. Even though everything remains rooted in speculation, the narrative has captured the imagination of the fan base, creating a sense of anticipation that only grows with every passing moment. For many, the rumor itself has become a source of hope and excitement, even if its truth remains uncertain. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. As speculation continues to intensify, one thing stands out clearly. This rumor has injected fresh energy into off-season discussions and reignited passion among fans eager for something big. Whether Johnson ultimately joins the Patriots or the rumor fades in the background, the mere possibility has created one of the most captivating narratives circulating within football communities. The thought of a young, hungry, intensely driven defender stepping into a system known for maximizing talent has stirred imaginations, sparked debates, and created a wave of excitement that refuses to settle down. Analysts, fans, and casual observers are watching closely, waiting to see if this storyline evolves into a confirmed reality or remains one of those legendary off-season whispers that ignite the imagination before drifting away. For now, the suspense is the reward, and the intrigue is the fuel that keeps the conversation alive. Rumors suggest that Williams' arrival could also have psychological ramifications on opposing quarterbacks, who may find themselves under constant pressure from an interior lineman capable of altering every play. Analysts are speculating that his ability to penetrate gaps rapidly could induce hurried throws, increase turnover potential, and create opportunities for secondary players to make game-changing plays. Fans are envisioning scenarios where New England dominates time of possession indirectly, forcing opponents into mistakes under pressure. The narrative extends to situational football, with Williams' presence rumored to enhance goal line stands, third down conversions, and key moments where defensive dominance can shift momentum. Social media discussions abound with theoretical matchups against the league's top running backs and quarterbacks, analyzing how his disruptive skills might alter career highs and lows for opposing stars. Speculators also consider how this rumored trade could redefine scouting priorities, with other teams seeking interior linemen who can emulate Williams' impact. Even in practice, according to insiders, his arrival might force innovation in technique and approach, pushing coaches and players to explore new methods to maximize efficiency and effectiveness. The rumor has generated a vivid, almost cinematic narrative, where one player could reshape game dynamics, fan expectations, and the broader competitive landscape. Some insiders are suggesting that Fitzpatrick's presence could redefine key defensive philosophies within the Patriots system. Rumors abound that his ability to anticipate offensive plays allows for a wider array of creative packages, enabling aggressive blitzing, disguise coverage, and hybrid formations that opponents may struggle to decode. Fans are engaging in endless debates about potential alignments, pairing him with complementary defenders to optimize pressure, coverage, and turnovers. The speculation even extends to special teams and situational packages, with whispers that Fitzpatrick could be deployed in unexpected ways to exploit opponent weaknesses. Analysts are predicting that this move, if confirmed, will create a secondary that is both intimidating and flexible, capable of adjusting dynamically to different offensive threats while maintaining cohesion. Every hypothetical scenario fuels further discussion, transforming what might have been a routine off-season acquisition into a multi-layered story of strategy, anticipation, and league-wide implications. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.